Hello.
Can
Hello.
See everybody?
Yes,
Yeah.
you can see everybody.
Yeah, you can really see Patrick this time.
Yeah.
His name's not Patrick. But yeah, so
What do you mean? That's Vanessa. What are you
you
talking
guys
about?
remember what happened last time?
He exploded the boat. We were trapped in a house.
Saw the Salyara get engulfed in flames, and nothing seems to be where she was at all, other than water from the ocean that was beneath the part of the dock that got eviscerated by fire and smoldering, burning wood.
Our boat's fine.
It got a little
took damage.
fucked.
Well, I took the mending rune.
Excuse my French.
I put the mending rune on the ship too, on the mast.
It's not French.
Andrew, I put the mending rune on the mast to help the mast to help repair it.
Yeah. And from there, you guys decided to
Wait.
be told to
Wait.
head to your boat as Vergis would come and talk to you in about an hour to discuss what the hell just happened.
I don't know. We were with you, Vergis. So.
Well, one of you wasn't.
And it was my idea. Like, hey, go investigate.
It was your idea out of character.
Hey, go check out the boat.
As now, all of
Fix me.
Salyara's belongings seem to have been obliterated in a burst of gunpowder, exploding ship.
And you have those moonstones.
Luckily, only one death on the boat.
Oh yeah, the snake.
No. One man died.
Oh, poor boat. Poor dude.
Yeah, you guys were able to tell that it was somebody that obviously worked for Salyara. But none of the actual deckhands that were just on the boat passed away, thankfully.
So.
A few of them are temporarily deaf, but,
Um.
that happens with a giant explosion with all of the buildings right around that part of the dock's windows caved in as the glass shattered inwards from the
Just so we
explosion.
can get your story straight, what exactly happened?
Ship go blue.
So I basically just blew up all their gunpowder on their boat.
Basically.
That's the conversation
That's
that we're
the-
having.
Was that intentional?
Technically.
Yeah.
Technically.
But I got most of the people off the boat before it exploded.
How?
You probably
They
showed
just
it help.
ran.
Watch, the boat's going down.
Scare tactics.
So,
Was there anything interesting on the boat?
I got these crystals. Well, crystals.
oh, you mean like this
Are
one?
those-
Two
Yeah.
smaller crescent-shaped crystals that are glowing that,
Hilfelda.
like swampy green.
That Hilfelda took a lot of damage to.
Yes.
So she could probably feel like the warmness of her amulet.
Yeah,
underneath
it's glowing lightly.
glowing.
around those
I feel
ones.
like it has a warmth to it, so she sometimes feels it.
Yeah.
Like, you need to send me a picture of what her amulet looks like.
I'm working on that.
Is the boy's soul in one of them?
You have a jar that has an interesting
Dirt.
cloudy substance inside of it.
Which we assume is the boy's soul.
You are assuming that it is the boy's soul.
Yeah.
You have essence of boy in a jar.
That's, I hate that. I think
I hate
said
that!
I think I said that once
You
and I
did.
hated it.
You said essence of boy, and instantly we're like, ooh. Yeah. So
That's what we got.
from here, you guys can do a little bit of whatever on the boat. As you
So,
please.
What was the necklace I found?
Can
It was
I?
magical.
Yeah, did I identify it by this point?
Give me an Arcana roll at
Yeah.
advantage,
So
since
I-
it's gonna
I-
be about an hour.
Can I check on my wing?
At advantage.
You can check on your.
My wing that I have strapped
13.
to my bed.
Since you've also been looking at it for an hour, gotta pull to a specific thing that you don't get to know.
Michael, underneath her mattress, her wing is literally on
no, I know, I
the bed-
remember that. I
underneath
get
the
that.
bedside,
Where is
strapped
the
into
bed?
her bed,
I
so
mean,
it doesn't go anywhere.
It makes sense. The beds are
you
generally
can see
tied
a
down
small
or strapped down.
circular engraving of different runes on all three of the crystals. Only the center one seems to be lightly sparkling in the same tone as the actual blue gemstone that's it's embossed into. The other two seem to be matte when it comes to their look. They aren't sparkling like the gemstone. They're just almost colorless to a degree. As you can tell, it's some sort of conjuration magic.
Gross.
And in that conjuration magic,
So,
you can tell it might
Since
have
obviously
already
we're
been-
missing a person, what is Boris doing?
He is working on getting the ropes and everything ready to go as you guys need.
After like I
Okay,
repaired
so
the
in
mask.
character, because he seems a little off and quiet, I'm gonna be like, Boris, are you okay? Like, I just want to make sure that you're you and not, somebody else this time.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, we're good then.
But I feel a
Boris
little
strong
sick.
and Dor, and I have God on my side.
Of course, we like that, Boris.
I have
As
the
you
gods
see
by
him
my side.
Lift his fist up towards the ocean in a
Ah!
hurrah.
This is probably a conversation
Hurrah.
that Hilfeld is next to.
Oh yeah.
While she's working on the mask as well, like doing the mending rune because she knows that.
Yes.
Working on it probably takes some time.
Yes.
I would say instead of checking on her wing, she's working on repairing
You
the
can
mask.
just give me a straight.
Just a straight roll.
I'm trying to think what we could classify that under.
I would say intelligence.
Yeah, we could go for intelligence.
Don't fail me today.
Don't
Okay, that's not bad.
fail me now.
13.
Yeah.
I
You're
thought
able
that
to
was a
slowly
17.
make your way through the sails and slowly but surely fix it up to where it's usable.
Yeah, definitely.
Is it perfect? Not yet, but it's usable.
It's something that she can still work on while sailing.
Yes. And back to the necklace. You can tell that it probably at once had 3 uses, but doesn't really anymore.
Okay.
It most likely only has the 1 use left, but of what kind of magic, that's all you know. What type of spell, not sure.
Are you up on the deck?
But with a little bit more study, you might be able to figure it out.
If Hilfelda notices the runes, she might be able to figure it out.
No, yeah. I'm probably just inspecting it on the boat.
So
right
then
now.
I'll
Show me which runes you know. None of them, actually.
Could she try to figure it out with her book?
You could try, yes.
So what
It'll
roll?
take a while.
Do you want me to make a roll?
It'd be a investigation check. DC
Where's the boy again?
with
Us?
Uthlin.
I know we were told to go back to our ship, but do we still have that jar?
She does.
Let's see.
Vanessa Swallowtail certainly does have a jar of Essence of Boy.
Do I? Hey guys.
Essence of boy.
Yeah, check my.
What DC?
DC 16.
Okay, that hit my.
I'll retry.
Yes, I do have
No.
Essence of Boy.
What is it?
Hey,
6.
can I
No.
really?
As you
Would I be able to
flip through
run
the
back?
pages-
Will I be able to run to the church to Uflin and then come back
No.
within an hour?
You get a level of exhaustion, but yes.
I'm gonna do this Arcana.
As you are just fully
But time out here, bro.
just exerting
This is-
all energy you
This is
have.
my fucking jar.
Yes, but it's what I do.
I'm gonna do a.
But
Or
you
we
know it's
wait.
a jar of Essence of Boy
No.
in character.
That's what I'm
No.
like. Can I do an Arcana check?
You can.
Thank you.
You notice throughout your book that these runes
What'd you roll?
8.
don't seem
Plus
to
what?
normally work
That's what I got.
specifically
Oh.
for
You know what? I'll do an Arcana check.
specific types of
We're just
magic.
looking at this
Okay.
jar
More
of pickles.
This is
general
common.
runes.
Yeah.
Gassy 4.
So I would
Drop
probably
gassy
have to pick
roll.
up another book.
Yeah, that's more on these
What's
runes
Arcana?
specifically
You
seem
just
to
want
be
to give me
more
advantage?
I don't have
attuned
proficiency in
towards
Arcana.
magical means
So-
rather than the ones that your book portrays.
Okay, so I need to look for a magical rune book.
Yes.
No. I rolled a 3.
We both failed.
Yeah, you don't know its essence.
Do you think
of
I could
boy.
find that in
Alright.
the next city?
What happens if we just open it?
Can I make a medicine
Oh.
check?
No, don't open it.
You're with him.
Yeah, you are with Bixby.
Can I make a medicine check? 'Cause
You can.
I'm
sure.
gonna relay the
Alright.
information that I know to
Sure.
Bixby.
About what?
The necklace.
So what do you
I've got a
know?
jar of
I'm gonna
things.
guess
I've
that
got a
this
jar
is,
of things.
It's a jar
Moon
filled with an
magic.
interesting,
Something
cloudy,
that my book and my knowledge
not
Ichor.
are
but
really familiar with.
Substance.
Yes,
form
so I'm
of some
able
sort
to
that
figure out
keeps
a couple rules from
lightly
the.
swirling and moving with
the
a few,
cavern,
with
but
two
that's
specific
about
like
it.
blue
Okay.
dots that seem to be.
I expect
like
it's nothing
eyes.
good since it came from Vanessa. Or
Then
not
don't use
Vanessa,
it.
was the
Salyara.
Salyara.
Then
Okay,
don't use
I
it.
stole those books. So,
Oh, you did steal
is
some
there-
books.
yeah, can I just investigate through the books, see if I can figure this out?
You can try.
Okay.
You can most certainly try.
Did you ever determine what the books were?
I just took all of them.
You know what? Hang on.
What did you write?
I cast guidance.
Books?
You just wrote down books.
Off of shelf from Evil Wizard Room.
Yeah, his notes are always weird.
You take notes, but man, are they not helpful.
You didn't give me any names of the books,
I
okay?
told you there was like 3 of them that looked old, decrepit, dark pages and kind of
Okay, so I can separate the books. Okay.
yeah
So old, decrepit books.
seemed more worn than the others. A lot older.
Books.
But I think you did grab specifically
I
the ones that
literally-
had the
I
city
grabbed these.
families in it.
I put
Yeah.
my hand on your shoulder as I'm like looking
Oh,
out these books, not
books.
knowing what the hell they are, and I cast guidance on
You
you.
don't need to do that, but okay.
Ooh.
Alright, so 3 old books. And then there was the other ones? They're just books.
Yeah.
I don't remember the total.
Altogether, there was like 40 books in that room,
Yeah,
but you
okay.
did not carry all of them.
That's right.
You carried like the main important decrepit ones.
Yeah, I brought the decrepit ones, the ones for the city, and then anything that would match an eye for for like
So
poisons and heal.
I go over to like
medicine.
you two.
Which they didn't really.
What are we doing with this? And I just pull out the crystal out of my bag.
Put that below deck. Put
Alright,
that
so
below deck.
my
Put that below
investigation is a 26.
You just don't need to touch it. I'm just gonna hang it in my room.
26. Which books are you going through? Just trying to go through all of them in an hour?
I got 4. I'm very intelligent, so I could probably read them all in an hour. Yeah, speed reading. I get it. Okay. So
I mean, he can
like,
skim them.
title.
Boom!
all right. So let's start with the old decrepit books. What are the titles of them? Let's go with that, I guess.
Bitch, I don't
None
know.
of them have a title on them.
Okay.
If
I open
other
it-
than you see runes going down in a language you don't understand at all.
Oh, are you sure?
What languages do you have?
Are they in?
I usually take the ones.
No, it's the.
Celestial, Abyssal, Infernal, Sylvan, Dordish, and a Forgotten Language. I don't know what that was from. Oh, that was from the other one I was trying to. And then, Deep Speech.
You can tell that it is reminiscent of that forgotten language,
Okay.
but you still don't have all of that.
So if I use these books, can I learn more of it?
You can attempt to,
Okay, let's go with that.
but the one on, I will describe the main cover of one of them
Uh-huh.
being what looks to be a dark, almost tanned skin of some sort.
Okay, I'll read this book. This definitely looks like a demonic book.
They all have seemingly leather-based covers,
This one looks like
but
skin.
each one looks like a different tone.
Ew.
Okay.
I mean, well.
So I'll open the one that looks like human skin.
You can't tell
You
if
realize-
it's human or not.
You just know it's skin.
Yeah, that's been dried and tanned for however many hundreds of thousands of years it's been there.
So what's the language in this? Is this the
That is the unknown.
Okay.
I feel like
forgotten
we're all decked
species.
out.
So
with dice
during
now.
my
Look at this.
travel,
He's got a shit
I
ton,
will
you got a shit ton,
study
I
this
got a
book
shit
to
ton,
try to
she's got a
distribute
shit
that.
ton of-
I will say
We're
you
ready
do
for this
Yeah.
get to pick
I also need
out.
some new
Give me
ones.
the
These are
one
old.
roll.
Michael?
And add what to it?
It's horrible.
Your
Well, here.
investigation.
12.
Michael, I paired my
You pick up the
iPad
words you already
to
know.
my laptop
thanks.
because it's an iPhone.
So, yeah.
Let me see.
You can take the time for the journey to find out.
Wait, no, I do have the books. I have 1 Celestial,
You
2
cannot have
Abyssal
these.
Demon books
Yeah, you
that
cannot have
about
these.
making deals, 3 Sylvan books,
Or these ones. These have
and then
actual
the
gold flip in
Forgotten
them.
Language books. I did write them down.
These ones a try.
Are you giving them?
It.
Yeah,
Why?
these are all my dice. He
And
needs some
the,
dice.
I think the Sylvan one
Yeah,
was
these
probably
ones a
the
try.
Those ones were from a random grab bag.
alrighty, evil
They're cool, though.
lab books.
They don't always roll good.
Nice.
Yeah, you did find a specific book that did. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll take you time, but you
You
can
know what? Here, we'll
over
both
the
use those dice
days
today.
to
How about
at
that?
least figure like read through these,
Give 'em a
and
couple.
figure out how to understand them.
Okay.
The demon book on deals is very straightforward in
Hello, Raphael.
context,
Mm-hmm.
but confusing in its
That just gives us
application.
extra dice if we need more dice to hit stuff.
So it's like, oh yeah, you
Yeah.
come across a demon, you can make a deal
I
for
don't like how you
your
have this
soul,
had an
other souls,
indent on
and
one of
so
the
on.
sides.
Oh, it's
Here's the
horrible.
boy's soul.
So can I decipher
lost
that
it,
this
one of
is
these.
a soul
Yeah.
and the
The 100.
No.
no?
Oh yeah, you're missing.
Do I
a
need to
big
make
time.
another roll?
No.
Weird.
Have you ever seen a
Yeah,
soul
no.
before
Yeah. I
Have
assu-
you?
I would assume so.
that's separated from its body in a physical form?
Maybe.
I'd assume so. I deal with demons all the time. Back home.
Dude, no. The answer is no.
You've dealt with demon like creatures
Yeah.
mostly, which is why you have a problem with hellhounds, my guy.
Yeah. Well, and demons in general. But
Mostly lesser demons.
I'm reaching. I'm
Yeah,
reaching.
You're reaching.
I'm reaching.
You're trying to tickle it, but you
I'm
can't quite
reaching,
reach it
don't
or
worry.
grab it yet.
Gross.
Alrighty.
What? It's just a low-hanging fruit. What are you talking about?
But yes, you can.
Like
So I
an
guess
apple.
this dude's soul's coming with us because I'm keeping the vial. We don't know it's the soul,
You don't.
okay? Because I would keep the vial regardless.
The bigger question is it a soul?
Yeah.
I've
Can I
just been
try-
referring it to it as
Can I
essence
try-
of boy because somebody was like, it's an essence of boy.
Alrighty.
Can I try
Didn't
one more
Didn't the
time?
boy say he felt like he was missing something or
Yes,
something?
he did. And then once she brought him to Uthlin, he said he's missing his soul.
So we kind of just assumed that jar was his soul.
Alright.
Do you?
feel like we
I
can make
assumed
I
it.
feel like we can make the assumption.
Yeah.
But
Alright.
But you're
Can-
not 100%.
What happens?
I'm officially locking this jar on my shelf. So
Can
it
I do
doesn't
one
fall
last
over.
Arcana check before she does that?
Sure.
And if I fail, I fail. I'm not gonna
Look,
try
you
to.
can assume all you want,
I know, like I said, it's coming with us because I wouldn't just...
but you know what assuming is.
No, that's a 9.
How about me? He got a chance. Can I make another Arcana check?
Sure, but at the end of this Arcana check, it goes to Vergus Showiga.
That's fine. Okay. 21.
You can tell it is of some, not divine, but
This doesn't matter because
extremely natural
Can I check-
essence.
You're right. None of
No,
us have
it's
seen
really-
it. None of us have seen a soul. We can't just assume this. So I'm just gonna
Could
lock the
I
jar on the
check if
shelf.
it's celestial magic?
You could try.
I mean,
I'd
that's
say you could assume based on context clues of
Is it celestial?
Or is it demonic? If it's demonic, I get advantage.
No,
It's
we don't know
not demonic.
shit.
Okay.
We're just gonna keep
why
his
would a soul
soul.
be demonic?
If it was demonic magic used on it.
Okay.
That's
You're
true.
supposed to be Hilfeld
Was there demonic
But
magic
starting
used
with
on it?
Hilfeld dice.
I don't know.
No, you're not putting it in
Was
your
it?
mouth.
I don't know. Was it?
You didn't look to see if there was any magic circles on the ground in that room.
Wait, I was checking for traps.
No, you were checking the bookshelves.
You're right, I did. Alright.
I give you guys so much opportunity.
I didn't want to be there anyway. The jar is being locked on
You
the
know
shelf.
how we are. We're exploding and go.
This kid wasn't a good kid anyway. I'm locking his soul
I liked
on...
him!
soul on the shelf.
Yeah.
Not one bottle of soul on the shelf on the wall. One bottle of soul on the shelf.
Soul.
Take one
Sorry.
down. Leave
I
it on
will
the
kill
shelf. One bottle of
Shelf.
soul on the wall.
Boat shelf. Now I'm gonna start doing this.
You know what? Let me see. Did I write the boy's name down?
Yeah.
You did. He did have a name that you wrote it down. If not, it's irrelevant.
God, I have so many notes for this.
Random player notes. Where's NPCs? I had NPCs written down. There it is.
Pulling out
If we
the
don't have his
back-
name on a thing, it's irrelevant.
Yeah.
I'm pulling out the backup dice.
Arlen.
Arlen?
It was something like that.
Aaron? Arlen?
No, I didn't say Aaron. because
Aaronville?
we have- Nah. I'm gonna go with Arlen.
That sounds familiar.
Oh
Yeah.
shit, we never gave that back.
Gave what back?
The shrinking amulet.
No, you guys have still had those.
No, I think they also said we could keep it.
They did.
The one guy did because, as he put it, the king and queen don't know that I gave them to you. Don't say anything.
And we haven't said shit.
Yeah. You guys also haven't used them.
I haven't had a
I've
need
used
to.
the enlarge on my
We also haven't needed a
rooms.
real reason to yet.
Yes. But, with context
tiny
clues,
hawk.
you could assume that it might be the boy's soul.
Yeah.
Just because.
We're prolonging this. We'll just
Yes.
continue
Let's
and
go.
go. It's on the shelf and we're
Yes,
waiting.
as,
So he shows
As
up.
you hear the locking of the jar onto the shelf, you get a sound of footsteps coming onto the boat.
He's here.
And you can hear Boris going, "Hey! Welcome aboard!" I don't know how his voice is.
That was pretty close, but you put a little bit of Irish in there that wasn't.
Aye! Maddie!
Suddenly Irish.
Well, he'll tell us already on the boat. Like,
You're
on
ruining
top,
my character!
Because he was working on.
Vargas, you see the other three that you've met before standing
Somebody
off the
talk?
boat on the dock itself.
Was that the
The-
steam elements?
That's Steve
Just
Owens.
steam
Did you give the boy a name?
Arlen. I'm
Arlen?
just gonna go with Arlen.
The
I
other,
assumed Arlen Soul.
the other council members.
It sounds familiar.
No, just the other guard, his sergeants that he
Okay.
brought with you guys to Salyara's mansion.
Did you find anything?
No trace of Salyara's body. Not even a shadow from the explosion on another boat or anything.
Alrighty. I'm going to remove 2 of these.
She must have.
But we did check a bit more of the, I guess you could call it dungeon underneath Salyara's manor. It is a direct connection showing that she at least had some connection to whatever happened to Boris. And Farnsworth's has been temporarily
Closed?
not closed per se, more under
Strict management?
investigation
Ah.
and permanent watch for the next month.
So it's under strict management. Got it.
Yes, Farnsworth is sitting
I
in
could have worn my shirt.
the town square, being questioned himself.
Who?
Farnsworth,
Okay.
Okay.
the owner of Farnsworth Wares.
So, are we free to go?
So, question here. Because I am terrible at spelling, I have Scarlet Gain of Heat. Anybody?
Scarlet, what?
Scarlet.
Land of Heat? Maybe? Land of Heat?
Gland.
Yeah.
Yeah, from the
From your
Scarlet
Kruthrics.
Kruthic.
Oh!
Because they always produced heat off of themselves.
Okay.
But yes, I have no reason to hold you other than if there's anything you'd like to disclose about the possible explosion that happened earlier.
Please fess up. We don't need this on our backs.
We don't care.
He's looking
Wait,
at you
what?
with a look of.
But wait, what do you ask? Like,
I'd only have to hold you if there is any information you have over the explosion of Salyara's vessel.
Say anything.
Got nothing.
Then I have no reason to keep you landlocked here. And it
Um,
seems your ship has been partially fixed up enough for sailing.
I did my best.
Yes.
The runes that I
You
know.
can still keep casting mending it as a cantrip to fix it.
I don't have it. It's a rune magic,
Yeah.
so I gotta roll for it.
Yeah. It'll take time, but she can get it.
So basically it'll be able to self-mend
It's-
itself over time.
Big and it's fixed enough that you can start sailing.
I just have to focus on it basically for the runes to work.
Oh.
Yes. But I have no reason to keep you in the city any longer than this.
Well, in that case, bye.
Wait, the boy. You found that thing.
It's we don't know what it is. It's just a jar of gaseous form for all we know.
Was the boy,
Hopefully you find the boy's soul.
was the boy Eric?
It might have been Eric.
I have Eric written down as a name, but
It might have
no
been Eric.
context.
How is it spelled?
Just ERIC.
It wasn't Eric.
Alrighty. I feel like it wasn't our
Who's
law.
Donovan?
Is there
That
a
was-
way?
Donovan was no. Those were his lieutenants and sergeants.
Oh.
Eric, Donovan,
Schaefer, I think.
yeah,
that's what-
Schaefer, and it starts with a G. Gilwin.
Guildwin.
Yeah, those were his 4 sergeants.
No.
Is there a way you can send me updates about the boy?
I'd have to know where you're
Ufland,
going.
or if Ufland can.
I'd have
Carrier
to be able
pigeon.
to know where you're going to send any of
We're
them.
going to.
Oh, you don't. Oh, it's right here. Odrigal.
We're going to Odrigal.
Send carrier
I'll
pigeons.
do what I can. On any updates, I'll let Uthland know as well.
Oh,
He'll never be the same without his
before
soul.
we go, can I send Ethan to You just said his name earlier.
Harlan? Uthland?
Eric?
Vargas?
Hilfelda's dad, basically.
Hilfelda's what?
Dad.
Hilfelda's dad, basically.
Oh,
Mm.
you don't remember his name.
Elijah.
Elijah, thank you. It was on the tip of my tongue. I'm like, it's E. It's an E. Yes, Elijah.
Yeah.
Can I
Send
send
notes.
a
Give me a
thing
pigeon.
to Elijah? A note?
Pigeon?
Yes.
We can do that on the
Dude,
water.
literally, like right there. Just on the dock. They're probably just right there.
Yeah, you can assume that there are messenger birds.
Just grabs one by the throat.
You just see a number just grabs a seagull. Here you go.
All of you who are trying to help in that manner, you can give me a perception check to see if there is
I'm good. I'm not trying to help.
a
I just,
messenger.
just imagine how funny that is. Just
18.
Here you
You
go.
can see a
14
Oh,
plus 7.
bird messenger box kind of sitting there with a couple birds.
Oh, thank you.
You have 5 minutes. I want to get off this
You
goddamn
can,
rock.
You can give her more time than that.
Please. You know how much Elijah meant to me.
You have 20 minutes.
I won't be that long.
Alright, you can give me
I will.
you can write it out however you want.
I will write it to you in Discord.
Yay, another letter.
Mine wasn't a letter.
Sad times.
Mine wasn't. Well, actually, I did send letters.
Yes, you did.
I'm the only one who has yet to send letters, but I don't know who my parents are.
And
so.
then I had an epiphany.
I know who my parent is, but
Right,
I don't know who my parents are.
Dramatic moment.
My character probably doesn't give a fuck.
That's fair. I mean, you were the only druid in your forest, so.
Yeah.
Where did I put
He knows where they're at. He just doesn't care.
I probably spelled Mondrigal incorrect, but you can deal with it.
That's fine. I'm trying to find the ship travel table.
Mobile jumbo. I mean, we could just fast travel and you could say something happened in the middle.
I gotta do my reading.
Right over there.
Wow, I was fast. Why is it so cold?
Is this supposed to be ice?
That it's a snowy area.
Just okay. So
Think
there
of
might
it
be,
kind of like
might see some floating ice.
The South
yeah,
Pole?
you could
Occasionally
assume you
ice.
could see icebergs and stuff like that.
It's a tundra area.
Yeah.
Very.
Which is weird because this is the north.
That's the south.
No, this is the north area. And in the southern region, there's more of a moderately tropical area. With 2 characters that we know. Somewhere in that world.
Yes. So,
What's this city?
Odrigal. Which you would recognize the name personally.
Are we leaving onto this city?
You're leaving Palfor to Odrigal.
Leaving Palfort.
Palafor.
Palafor.
It's
right here.
It's right there.
Go on.
I got it.
It's alright.
P-A-L-I-P-H-O-R.
But yes, you know where your family is, which is all the way over there.
Mm.
On a very, very secluded
I have no idea. Well, my family is
forest
everywhere.
island.
My family is everywhere.
Yeah. And you guys have like 4 reasons to be going to Odrigal.
Yeah. 2, technically.
No, it's about 4.
Well, I have a
I'm
reason.
looking
We all
for-
have a reason. Because of Elijah sent us down there for something. Saying one of his companions from
Yeah,
the past
I'm
down
looking-
there.
Frustra was from
Frustra.
there.
I'm looking for Frustra.
I don't know why you're going down there.
I'm not. We were.
It's technically on the way to.
Cascadia? Yeah, okay, we're going south instead of this way. It's not
We
on the
still
way.
have to
The
go.
whirling sea is very
I know.
dangerous.
Yeah, we were gonna go this way.
The rumor has that there's multiple krakens that live in the whirling sea.
And, Leviathans, maybe.
So I guess we'd go that
But
way.
it's
then this
faster.
way.
But,
It is faster.
someone here, we do know somebody potentially here that's going here, so
We were here for like 2 weeks. 2-3 weeks.
Just about, yeah.
Fucking hell, we were only supposed to be here for a week.
Yes. It's about 2 weeks.
We kept
I'm-
finding shit to do,
I
that's the
don't want to
problem.
go back to Cascadia right now anyway. I'm supposed to be getting stronger here. So, I don't need to go home yet.
You anime.
Well, it is true.
We're looking for the
Get
One
strong.
Piece.
Well, no, it's true. I'm just okay. I was a fucking doctor. My sisters were the ones that fought, so I was just a doctor. I'm just here
And
to
now
get.
one's missing.
It's not like we're not all the protagonists in this story
She's
that you
strong
created.
though, so it doesn't matter.
Yes. But yes.
Or, one of us could be an antagonist.
It'd
for
be
all we
more
know.
concerning if I was missing.
Yes.
Why would you
but
say that?
there's a good amount of reasons to
Incite fear in all of you.
make a stop
One of us
at
is mole.
Odrigal. There's a couple good reasons to at least make a stop there.
Because one of us is a mole.
There's a mole. It could be Boris.
It could be Boris.
But what if it is?
We don't even know where Boris actually came from.
He doesn't even know.
So it could be Boris as far as we know.
And Hittelfelder returns
To the
probably
boat.
15 minutes.
We're longer than given.
No, you said 20.
I did say 20.
Oh.
I said fine, 20.
It's like the ship has sailed. We all
You realize Hittelfelder could just probably.
why? Yeah.
But the ship does start moving slowly off the deck, but
No.
you're still able to walk onto it as we get it started to head off.
Okay, listen here, you little shite.
I can't pilot it. I just rig it right.
That is not me. I would be in my room. So.
No, it doesn't actually happen. It's
I
a
was
joke.
like, if you want that, you'll have to
So
tell
the
me.
fel-
It doesn't actually happen. It's a joke.
So, with that, you've sent a messenger pigeon back to
Messenger
Shalabra.
piston.
Yeah. Pigeon back to Shalabra.
Damn.
That's a good. A messenger piston can happen. Okay.
Just
Send
me
the
just
message back
chucking
to
something
Farsden.
at somebody's face.
This would be the city to do that, and I feel like.
It's just a cannonball with a note attached to it.
Imagine that. What a great day. Boom. A message from my window.
My cabbages!
Oh look, it's a message from Hilda.
But yes,
Cannonball.
you're able to send a message towards Shavagro. And as you finally start setting sail, you do see Uthlin at the docks just
By the way, we sank that ship.
waving off. Vergus, telling some of his men to head
Actually-
back into the city.
As our like salute to like being off, I'm gonna let out a breath of fire,
Okay.
and then promptly
Phil-
throw up as the boat. Promptly throw up
Phil
as
does
the
a
boat
magic
starts
wonder.
moving.
You go for the breath attack.
As Phil
God.
does steer the ship, she grabs one of her axes and And
Vanessa
then
gives like a
reattaches it.
fake smile and goes, "I really hate this city."
Bye. I hope you guys don't sink.
Do you remember what you
Actually, I need
gave
to make
me?
a con save.
I wrote down minor slaying. I don't remember what that was.
Are you slaying miners?
It was. I got it. I think when I got the staff
was
of
a
Python back in.
It was a scroll that could teach you how to make a slaying weapon, but minor.
That's right. Okay.
So like it could be a dragon of a certain
No,
type.
Dragon Slayer is way strong. That's like a
Yeah, this would be like a minor orc slaying weapon or whatever blood you imbued into the enchantment.
Oh.
Okay.
So it'd be like a +1 weapon, but
You
it
do
would
have a
make
jar
it,
of
like,
blood.
add a d6 to the damage.
Oh my
plus
God,
the
Do I know
dude.
enemy
the
type.
You
stuff
could dip that
required for
motherfucker.
Yeah, I should have given that to you.
The stuff you gave me was the cold
I don't think demon
enchant,
slaying
the
is
breath,
a
the water
minor.
enchant, which wasn't. We weren't
Technically,
sure
you
exactly.
can have
Ice
minor
enchant.
demons.
And then the poison. So
Yeah.
the slaying is new or. New.
Or
I
devils.
just didn't.
there.
I didn't think about it at the time.
Andrew, opinion. I put it in my chat.
I'll check it in a minute. For the most part, the ingredients are surprisingly odd. There has to be a bladed weapon of elven or dwarven make,
Okay.
specifically. What the hell was it? Did I put it on? Oh. The blood of any type of creature. And I think it was. What was it? I need to look at my goddamn notes again.
I mean, other stuff needed for other enchants were ice, crystal of a dead soul, green fairy powder, leaf of a dying tree, blood of a wolf, well, fairy told me blood, feather of divine nature, purple water of world river, tooth of a sea beast.
Feather of divine nature. You need one?
Yes.
Ow!
I
Ouch!
do.
They'll go back.
They do grow back. It's like hair.
Here, take one off of my other wing.
You would still hurt.
Yeah, it does still hurt you.
Yeah, you also needed the crystalline eye of.
Wait, no, we have feathers. Remember the feathers I randomly
Yeah.
found?
Oh,
Yeah.
Now gold and black nature or whatever.
Yep. I know. I'm surprised you guys didn't piece that together sooner.
I mean, we found that those were back
We
in the
also-
city, right?
We also need to go back
I mean,
to that city.
It
to
didn't
get
matter
this
because we
stuff
need a
made.
tooth of a sea beast, so.
Yeah, we do got to go
For
back
the
to
other
Chevadro
part,
to get
so-
that
Yeah,
made.
any of those enchantments, we have to go back to Shavatra
Well,
anyway.
you realize that any major city could have an enchanter, right?
Yeah, any big magical inclined city. This city not so
Was a
much.
technologically inclined city.
Yeah.
Well, I bought like the recipe to do it, so like I could do this. I think the slaying one I can do myself,
Yes,
right?
This
the
is
slang one, since it's minor slang, it is legitimately a considered beginner's enchantment. But anything above a minor slaying weapon, like for that, like just straight to a regular slayer,
Mhm.
is like beginner,
Cause like
expert.
yeah, I got that
It's a
from him because I wanted to learn
freaking
how
show.
to. I got that from him because I wanted to learn how to enchant myself. So
You know the hit grass wings from Fortnite? That's how I see he'll fill those wings.
Oh, that's what it was. It was the magical flame of unending night,
So yeah, summer.
which
Well-
you could give me a wisdom check on that one.
Do you want me to
how's-
make the roll
My
for?
con save was a 19 plus like 3, so
I'll,
it's
Hey, you're
fine.
fine.
I'll enhance my wisdom.
I do the main like throw up as trying to
Nat
like
20.
do it, but I just
You
promptly.
could tell that the term unending flame, however I put it, magical flame of unending night, is more of a terminology for some kind of magical moonlight rather than actual fire.
We have stones that are technically like magical moonlight as they are shaped of
They're
moons and they
necrotic, though.
glow.
That'd be really convenient.
They're necrotic. They're
We
necrotic.
got it? That was easy.
But they're necrotic in nature.
Yeah,
And
magical
not giving
do-
off moonlight.
Yeah.
They're giving off
So-
like swampy green light.
Oh, so your lover would love your wannabe queen would would love
The
these.
Witch Queen.
Yeah.
Andrew, do you want me to make a roll for piloting this ship?
Sure.
Wait, who's
What
piloting
is
the
it?
ship?
Oh god, iceberg!
Iceberg.
Well, we're not even that far into the
What
ocean
is
yet.
the
So.
roll like DC? Like not DC, the add-on. Is it just
Oh,
straight?
it's your proficiency. That's
Animal handling.
So it was bladed weapon, blood, the
10.
creature, and magical flame.
it.
That was it. Okay.
Of
10.
unending night.
Yep.
10. I'm gonna say I'm probably having a couple issues with the mast.
Yeah, you can feel it being a bit odd as there are still like a couple small holes in the sail itself,
Could I
causing drag. Well, not drag, but you know what I mean.
could I use two of my axes?
Resistance.
Could I use two of my axes to kind of put into the ship to hold the steering wheel, the thing in place so I can go cast the runes?
Or you could ask your other person who
Give
has
me
piloting skills.
a
Just a straight roll.
Yeah, I also
yeah
pilot
with
ships,
proficiency. I'll allow it with proficiency because you're being creative.
14 plus 3. So
Yeah,
17.
you're able to like slam them into the wood.
Oh, you're down there
on,
reading. You don't even care.
You're able to slam them down into the wood on the deck right in front of the wheel and get it locked into place as you walk over to try to.
Because we're
Fix
probably
it.
going in a straight. I probably
Yeah.
get the ship to like the direction that we need to go, and I'm like, okay, it's just straight from here. Gonna do this.
Well, the question is, does that work with depending on how
I'm alive.
rough or the seas are going to be?
It's because I was doing
before,
creative.
like as we start showing off the sea, I'm gonna go down and do a prayer real quick to the god of the sea.
Boris would have already been doing it.
Okay, never mind then. We're fine.
It's his man now.
That's fair.
But yeah. So she goes and I'm gonna do another roll for the.
Really?
I'm gonna do another roll for the runes.
Yeah.
So proficiency bonus again, or
Yes. No.
8 plus 3. Okay. So I'm just probably too many issues. I'm too worried about the ship.
I mean, if
Yeah.
only someone who was good with medical supplies could stitch the sail back together.
Well, she's mending it. You're fine.
Yeah, I was like, you
She
could
was
ask.
talking about the runes on the necklace and stuff.
Oh.
Right?
No, to repair the mast.
Oh, you're able to just do that.
Because you're
Because it
casting
wasn't
mending.
fully done before.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
basically
allowing you to
runic
be able
magic.
to do that. Yeah.
That's what I'm doing now, looking at the necklace.
I thought you were trying to be like, while I'm doing this, I'm gonna think about the runes. I misunderstood. That's on me.
Well, yeah. While we're sailing, since I won't be doing anything, I'm just gonna look at the
Yeah, you're
necklace, try to
getting
identify
about
the spell.
2.5.
You probably asked
Almost
Felda
3
for her
weeks
book.
of travel for this.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
gonna read my
I'd read the
books
book.
Yeah.
and try to just
So can I give
learn the
Bixby
language.
assistance because I'm giving him my book? So maybe he can figure something out that I haven't figured out.
Yeah. As long as somebody's driving the boat.
I'm giving Bixby my book while I'm piloting. Or like,
Okay.
hey, this book is in my room on this shelf. This is the second book, third book. Right? How to read
Yeah,
rooms?
no,
Yeah,
I'll,
there we go.
It's too high.
I'll read during the day and then take the ship at night. I'll take exhaustion. For
Well, in that case,
Forrest would be doing the night.
while
Okay,
you
we're
guys
good
are
then.
traveling or
Easier,
doing your
yeah.
thing, Summer's going to be singing
Should I
on the
roll?
ship.
No, since you guys would be doing this over the next, 3 weeks, I am going to basically give you this just outright. I just need to find the proper terminology in this book.
Well, while you guys are doing that, Summer's been singing one song the entire trip.
That is why my
And
door
Felda
is
is
shut.
singing humming to a random tune that she vaguely remembers.
My door is shut and stuffed underneath the door so people cannot annoy her.
Where is it? That one? I think it's that spell. Give me a second.
Technically, her mother would have been.
Copyrighted, bro.
No.
It is.
Wait, my mother told me? The lyrics aren't. It's sung so many times.
By different artists.
Yeah.
You can tell that this
It's an open
specific
song.
necklace
Well, no, it becomes uncopyrighted
Has
when you sing it.
a glyph of warding on it that, when activated,
Fine, then I will sing it.
instantly casts teleportation circle.
Huh?
The necklace.
Mhm.
You son of a bitch.
A glyph of warding.
That automatically, once activated and set off, casts teleportation circle instantaneously.
She had one
Wait,
on her.
Wait, how do we activate the ward?
That's bullshit.
That you can work on.
She's
figuring
perfectly
out
fine.
A little bit longer
Huh?
on studying.
Okay.
She's perfectly
But
fine.
you're able to catch that it's like glyph of warding, activating that spell, but some of the other text is still throwing you off a little bit.
Since I saw her before the explosion, would I recognize? Would I know if she had that necklace on her? No, I've made the connection.
Huh? Give me a roll on.
What?
I got a
Not
notification
insight,
on my
but
laptop
we'll
saying
go
that the
history.
remote play is no longer available.
Okay.
Or how would you?
My
What would
computer.
you think would work for this person?
Why would it not be available?
Either perception or
Should've been
history.
asleep. I had it.
I'll let you choose
locked
whichever one
like I
you
had
think
it
Yeah.
on a Twitch
would
stream, so it doesn't fall
work
asleep.
better for your character.
So unless my friend rated out.
That's probably who
You're
you
looking
cut
at the shit.
out,
Just,
or-
I'm-
what's better?
I'll meet in the middle because it's kind of like remembering Anne's, Anne's like perception.
You know, I'll let you roll history and then a perception.
No?
History isn't great.
Don't worry about it. Nobody's in the house.
10.
10. Since it was
Unless the power
literally
went out.
like 2 days ago,
Probably shouldn't have
you
went.
can remember
Someone could have
pretty
knocked into a
clearly.
hole.
Now your
There's
perception.
no reason for it's
Ooh,
fine.
turkey.
man.
Dirty 20.
You don't remember her specifically wearing a necklace.
Could've just
at the
timed
moment,
out.
But she was wearing a couple pieces of jewelry,
No.
all with large stones adorned onto them.
Yeah,
A
but-
brooch sitting right here
Was the
on
door
her
open?
chest, about that big.
Mm.
A small, what looked to be a
leave
circlet
your bedroom door
on
open?
her forehead
The
with a
office room
gemstone
door
about
open?
that
So
big.
it's pretty obvious she probably had something.
She might have had some
Don't
kind
worry
of
about it.
magical something on her.
No.
We lock the door. Nobody's getting in.
And if they did, Artemis would claw the fuck out of them.
Rosie'd probably bark the shit out of him too.
And then Shiva.
Well, Shiva's in a crate.
Destruction.
Destruction.
Yeah, you could assume that she might have had some kind of magical equipment on her in some regard that could be similar to this if this was just sitting on her boat.
Mm-hmm. So
The internet could have just went out.
she's probably.
There's a possibility she
I would assume she's alive somewhere.
We assume that she's alive somewhere.
Yeah.
I mean, does that look like
It's fair.
power's on?
Yeah, there's lights.
What is it like a?
No, I got cause I have Steam on this laptop. I can tell when my other computer is on. Cause I can do remote play if I want to. So
And
like,
it stopped working.
it said that remote play is no longer available.
I'm guessing the power might have just died or something.
Yeah.
I'm not too worried about it.
So I'm trying to investigate.
I understand that.
Don't worry about it
'Cause
right now.
it's my home. I'm worried about my home.
That's fair. But yeah, so that's what you can remember of the situation.
Okay. All right, guys, we have to go back.
Turn the ship around.
Oh, sorry, we've already said so. We're not
I'm
going back.
joking.
I don't care about
You can
that
tell
city
this
anymore.
is a very high level version of teleportation.
To be fair, I'm pretty sure that whole country is going to be underwater
chair.
soon.
My foot went numb.
Oh.
I think that whole city's going to be underwater here soon.
Yeah.
How nice is the sea since we're out there for 3 weeks?
Actually, this first
Couple days.
week, the clouds fill the sky in a beautiful pattern. The sun is bright and the
What
air
colors?
is cool. The next 2 days, travel feels like
Is it red
nothing.
at night?
Alrighty. I'll read my
Sailor's
books.
Delight?
pretty much.
Then what about the morning? Sailor's Morning?
Hmm. All these days feel beautiful.
But there's red in the morning. That means
No, there's no blood in the sky.
red in morning, sailor's morning.
It's smooth sailing.
Okay.
The sky
We're
is
fine.
perfect. The clouds just seem to be dancing along the sky in beautiful patterns,
I feel like
giving nice amounts of shade and cool.
Can I
feel-
actually look up into the skies periodically to just see if there's anything like? Because I've seen
He's looking
one.
for a dragon.
I know.
I feel like Hilfelda has a journal that she keeps track of like each day and how the weather is.
My
like a
perception
like
is
a
a
log.
10.
There's a log on the ship that she keeps updated.
You can do that.
I have
That's
7 tries to do this.
keeping track of your own thing. Who's navigating to a degree?
Says someone who didn't want to.
I said I'd navigate at night.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna
I mean,
say bird perception checking.
Yeah.
Checking for everything.
Also, I
As
felt like
you're-
Hilfelda also knew like a little bit of navigation, like just general.
While you're doing it in the day,
Mhm.
you don't need the only star chart you have because you can't see the stars.
Yeah.
But at night, you
She's
did
using a
notice
compass.
in the bottom of the star chart Elijah gave you, it does state property of Frustra.
Frustra?
Yes.
We got this from.
Elijah,
Yeah.
whose the love of his life's name was Frustra, who
Oh.
was part of his party.
Who I'm looking for.
Yes.
Ah, okay.
And he said this was her property when he handed it to
Okay.
Helfella.
Yeah, who I'm also. I have her husk. I think on my.
Tusk, yep.
I
How do you
have
spell her
her,
name?
her tusk on my.
Frustra.
F-R-U?
F-R-U-S-T-R-A.
F-R-U-S.
Which
T-R-A.
It's that just a normal. There's
Okay.
no magic to it. I'm
Nope.
guessing. Okay, just a
Okay.
normal.
That's
She
weird
was the
though.
navigator
Oh, that's
for
right.
their party, and
A husk.
No,
A
it's
tusk.
a dwarf with an orc.
So
Or half
not an
orc.
orc, moon giant.
I'm not gonna put that in my hands. I wanna
she
put
was
it-
a moon giant, but then why
Yeah.
does she have a tusk?
Damn, Elijah!
Big
makes
woman,
sense why
death
he
by
has a
Snoop
star
Snoop,
chart.
death by
I'll put it this
Snoop
way. Tusk, moon giants, known for having paladins that become werewolves to prove something to their goddess.
That's fair. That's fair.
He's
Damn,
a dwarf.
Elijah!
He's dwarf too.
Yeah.
So the husk that
Elijah
had
might
is
be something to be
werewolf.
worried about. Big woman, death by Snoop Snoop.
So the tusk is a werewolf.
You could assume. Yeah,
She
a
still
lo-
thinks it's an orc tusk because that's all she's
Yeah.
saying.
But you just remember they said she was big.
And we assume the most biggest thing we've seen so far is
Sun giants.
Yeah.
Well-
the sun giants and the moon giants are about the same. height,
yeah.
about
The,
9
but
to
the only
10
thing
feet.
we remember with a tusk is those orcs that we fought inside the city.
Yes. And they do look very similar,
Yeah.
So
but it's just a bigger tusk. It's like that big
Mhm.
versus that big.
Yeah.
what can I do with these books?
Which one did you go for first?
It'd be the one that was the dead language, so I can try to learn it more.
Give me a. What should I make that?
I mean, I got what you said.
Not
2
an
weeks.
insight.
So I had 2 weeks or so.
Yeah, this one's just a difficult language.
Oh, okay.
So you actually do have to make a roll on
Intelligence?
this. It's just a straight intelligence.
All right.
Wish there was a learning roll.
Mm.
I'm just looking back at the note that
Do I add my intelligence?
Grace told
Yes.
me.
Yeah. Okay. So
Good old
22.
jalapeno breath.
Yeah, bitch.
Yeah.
22.
I still have that.
You're able to actually get a few more words as you're reading this. Do you have your list of words?
I do.
She's learning.
Clever girl.
Alrighty.
What are they?
Die, be gone, never plan. Leave me, master my soul. You seek one's name here. Do my life, forfeit my duty. It, the lost rise stone, have done this thing. And you can tell like the first ones were full on sentences that got in order. Then the rest was just gibberish.
Yeah.
This and they.
You can actually start piecing together certain sentences from this book. Specifically things such as the name of the unknown
I opened up the camera
has
and I saw a shooting star.
fought to return.
Are you sure it wasn't like a lightning bug or
The
something?
world may be forfeit.
No.
That's what you can piece out of that book.
That was a white. That was a bug.
What?
B. Okay. I'm just gonna have to write down every fucking word in the dictionary eventually.
No, at a certain point, I'm just gonna give it.
Oh,
give it to
okay.
you. It's more of learning all the different letters that is messing with you a little bit. So
Alright.
you can actually
can
take a
tell
lot of
what
those
you're
letters
seeing.
and
It
make
looks
new
like a
words
bug.
with them
No, it wasn't.
for you to actually be able to be like, oh, I can piece
It's
that
going
together.
from the
And
porch
then
over.
I'll read the Abyssal Demon books about deal making.
Those ones are very self-explanatory.
Honey, don't
once
worry
you
about it.
really get
Everything's
into it
fine.
On
It's
things
deal making.
such as many demons will and devils will come to people in dire need of things for
Thanks.
deals for either goods that they have that are of great power
Comes with great
or
responsibility.
to just take their life and make it their own. And many are known to also barter with souls and then possess the person that they bartered for.
The kid's possessed by a demon.
Well, he talked about how he feels like he's missing something.
Okay. So
Son of a
it
bitch,
was
Bart.
it was a half transformation. They didn't get to finish it.
Maybe.
Alrighty.
Well, I mean, that's what the blood of the demon was probably for.
Alrighty. And then Celestial book, I guess. I'll read some of that.
That one's going to take you another week.
Alrighty.
Which you still have a full another week.
Hello.
Left.
Well, you
I'll do
you
that.
know Celestial.
Yeah, that's what I'll read it.
Yeah. It's just to get the full glimpse of all of that, but I guess I can just give it to you now before I roll the other stuff. It's mostly talking about the gods and their connection to each plane individually, including. God, I need to pull up the planes now. Good thing I had.
She's
them
locked up in her room
somewhere.
at night.
Yeah.
In the day.
Specifically,
Every day that we're out in the
Grailkind?
sea, you do get plates at your door
What the
for food.
fuck? You said Dreapane?
Drailkheim.
Do you just want to spell that for me?
Draiocheim.
Also,
Which is the realm of magic, former home of the elves, and was known to have been destroyed in the cataclysm
so
and
Elfheim.
partially merged with Nildheim, specifically.
What did you think of me?
I don't know. Maybe because you're magical, you do look like an elf. I don't know.
With next one? What's that word?
Nildheim.
Yeah.
There's food on your plate.
NYL.
Food. There's food always set out for you.
EIM.
There's always food set out for you, and there's always food set out for you at your door.
Oh, you probably okay for when I'm
Where
asleep or
was
something.
it? And they have only a few have a strong connection to Naderheim, the home of the Valkyr.
Wait, I have a book on
Your
the mouth.
home.
To what?
I didn't know what plane I fell
Naderheim.
from.
Oh, that's the same thing? Okay.
Yeah.
But you're still from the
And
Valkyries,
a
so you would come from that or whatever hell it is.
Oh, Valkyr.
The helm of the Valkyr.
DAIRHEIM.
Also, I have this.
Which is. Yeah.
So would that connect with that one?
To a degree, yes. They reference the books kind of reference each
Is
other.
it the same author?
Huh?
Can
Is
you?
it?
You probably do you talk to Hilfelda at all?
All I'm doing is just making
You're
food for everyone.
sleeping and puking.
No, I need to keep rolling my constitution.
Souls.
Does a 14 succeed?
14 on making food for everybody.
No,
Or
for
not
just
puking.
not getting sick.
You feel queasy.
But I'm still
Well,
making
you're
food
not-
for everybody.
Yeah, you're not.
So here,
losing
let me use my proficiency with my cooking supplies.
Does this...
Ice system.
Thank God. Nat 20.
Oh, it's some of the best food you've cooked. So
And I have the cook.
And there's cake.
You can name whatever food you want that you've cooked.
So
That you have stuff for.
and
Amazing
Brew?
roasted trout. Yes.
Roasted trout and
So
fresh
I have
like
the-
fruit.
the-
So it's like
Some of the.
That makes
it's
sense.
like probably like lemon glazed
Odrigal's not
trout.
on it.
Oh, wow.
Sounds good.
Okay, so I realized that
It's probably lemon pepper
Gorgeous.
trout.
I realized
Like
I wrote
blackened?
the numbers next to the books as in
Blackened
that's
lemon pepper
the books
trout.
I took, so I didn't have their
Cook with
okay.
your flames.
I said
No, it's
two
cooked with a
official
pan
making
and
books
it's open.
are with
Sure.
the demons, but it was just the one. So it was just one book there. So I just wrote them down incorrectly. So there was only one demon book there, not two.
Yeah. And let's see. I rolled a 20.
And you said that like
Book.
it was Valkyr that was the realm she's from, or
Uh,
it was
Natterheim.
Yeah, Nunderheim. Yeah.
Is the home of the Valkyries.
Can
right?
I
Yeah, realm of
figure-
nature and home of the Valkyr.
Yep.
Okay.
Can I figure out the names of these books?
Which is obviously what you
Uh,
compromise you about
For
here.
the Celestial,
Yeah, and then let's go down the list of what I got so far.
the Celestial book, it doesn't have a title, but it does have an author.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to pull that up.
I'm just waiting to hit touch
You
land.
need to send me more stuff so I can print it out.
That's all I'm waiting for is just to touch land.
The author, where is it? Is God dang it, I know which one I'm looking for. Galithter.
Yeah. Spell, please.
G-A-L.
What is the author of that?
G-A-L.
L-I-T-H-D-R.
The daughter of Farola, one of the gods.
Yeah, daughter of Philoloa, goddess of chance, tricks, and comedy.
Is the person who wrote.
That's
Which
what it says for author.
Wait, do you have the God book? Hang on.
No, that's the Celestial book that you have's author.
Oh, I know. That's interesting.
She's practically Loki, which means she's
What do I
basically a
know?
god of storytelling too, in a way.
All right. So
Maybe.
what's the name
Technically.
of the Abyssal book? If I can figure that out.
It also does not have a name.
No name.
Does it have a
You can
smiley
assume
mask?
it is legit just
Does the cover have a
Info.
smiling mask on it?
A Demon Abyssal book. And then the Forgotten Speech book.
I feel like I'm just
the
useless
forgotten
on
speech.
C.
You
I'm,
can't- There's no.
Not yet.
I'm
Yeah,
useless.
Yeah.
just looking.
And then
I'm gonna roll perceptions after I'm done cooking.
speech. The last thing I want to do is I want to figure out the.
No.
Since I don't have enough
God
time.
damn.
I
I'm
don't
real
think-
good
I'll
on
just
checks
take
that aren't relevant,
the
and then I roll
title
shit on
of
checks that I want to be
The
relevant.
Sylvan book.
goes.
The Sylvan book. Let me go to this section.
I feel like we're taking too long on books.
A little
Dude,
bit, but it's fine.
this is all I'm doing.
Let me touch land. Let me touch land.
It's actually just straight called the Ode to Silro here,
So it's a song, or an autobiography, or a biography.
which is the goddess of plants.
That's the.
Is the name of the book. An Ode to Silro here.
Alright, how do I spell that?
S-Y-L-R-O-H-I-R.
S-Y-L. Sorry.
S-Y-L-R-O-H-I-R.
That's
Which is
not
an
on my
elven god.
Okay.
Very much connected to the Sylvan stuff.
Okay.
So that's why it's like the Ode.
Goddess of plants, nature, and dreams. She wants nothing more than for nature to take back the lands of man's and
I
beasts
guess
and
now I
return
have to
nature's
add these
first
two
state.
books. Well, I actually.
Which makes
have
sense that she's a
one of
fae god.
Do I know any of these?
A tree with tears dripping off of it.
I'm looking at gods that I know.
Probably not.
I don't know either.
Some of these are very
Oh, I know.
obscure.
And then there's me who's just like, I know that dragon. I know that dragon. I was told about that dragon.
So
I
I'm
only
just
know.
rolling for the entire week.
I only know like 4 gods, which is actually impressive because I didn't expect to know any. Well, actually, I knew one.
Unfortunately, your travel has started to slow as the skies have grown a bit darker and the waves have become a bit rougher.
So,
I'm gonna roll with
It's
disadvantage.
taken 2 extra days on top of your journey.
it's proficiency
My
for
last 2
land.
days, I'll bed rest. Because
I am
I'll-
puking.
Because I will definitely
What
have.
do you want me to roll for me?
It's ship handling.
So my proficiency bonus, 10.
Yep. 10 altogether. It's
Can I add dex to it as well?
Because I'll definitely have exhaustion.
3 days have been added to the trip.
Okay.
That's fine.
I tell Boris to pray harder.
Then those last 3
Shabba ding dong!
resting.
Uthroder, hear my cries. He is actually on like the front of the deck, right in front of the.
Lightning keeps striking around him. Just
But he's just calling out to the sea god.
that man has not ceased doing it since he's got on this boat.
Yep, he has been very, very open to.
His man has found religion and he wants to keep it.
Pretty much. But with that, everybody get who's on the deck.
Not me. I'm throwing up.
Puking,
Bird.
Sleeping.
sleeping. You two roll me perception checks. I'm gonna roll one for Boris.
16 plus 7.
See that?
16 plus 7.
Boris sees all.
16.
Yeah, Boris sees all with a natural.
What is his plus?
I don't know. Where his character.
So
sheet's
16
in
plus
there.
7 is
23.
yeah.
Boris just sees all.
You both. Honestly, all three of you can kind of see a couple other ships in the distance.
Is it that one
No,
Asimar ship that I saw?
it is not.
What,
It's not the Valkyrie ship of Bone.
is that, oh, that's what it's called.
No, that's what it looks like.
Yeah.
I see. All I can, when you say that, all I can imagine is that one ship that I keep seeing occasionally in the memes, where it's just a bunch of skeletal, like this giant, huge skeletal ship,
Pretty much. That's what it is. Covered in what looks like a ghostly crew.
or in a giant skeleton just holding it together. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's terrifying.
And then one man standing with two giant wings
Because we saw it the one night.
steering the ship.
Yeah, he's the He's the god of death, isn't he? The Valkyrie of death,
At
or whatever.
least connected to him.
Yeah.
But you can see
His,
about 3 ships
Dola.
in the distance.
Dola, who's the goddess of the underworld.
No.
Oh.
Go to the Valkyr gods. There's 3 of them.
Oh, Bastar.
Yeah, Bastar.
It's suitable that she has that. I don't really care because I don't really follow.
I feel like I need to actually hold this out, keep this out more.
Well, it makes sense for you to do that.
Same, brother.
And
I like
also
more
she
about
has
Granny.
one of those like
Fuck guys.
journals that it's like on her arm, and it's just like this god, this god, this god.
Yeah. But
You just have tattoos of Norse runes of the gods just somewhere on your
out in the
arm.
distance, you do see 3 vessels. And Boris grabs you on the shoulder and is like, "We must stay away. It looks like they're fighting one another. The last thing we need is to be dragged in." Well, actually, how would he respond
Boris
to
is
that?
like, bad. Don't
There's
go.
bad. I would be able to piece
No,
it
remember,
together.
he started learning big words.
That's right.
Yeah, but he's still.
Ship's bad, fighting good.
They're fighting.
Yeah, that works.
Okay, I'll.
They are engaged in a righteous combat.
Prepare the goblin flinger.
Uh,
Or the gnome flinger.
no. I'm going to. Can I roll? I'm going to do another ship handling right here.
Yeah.
Nat 20
And what are you doing for the
to keep away.
Oh yeah, you're able to keep away. The fact that you know it's there is
So it's a Flying Dutchman, the Black Pearl, and
Interceptor.
the
yes,
Interceptor
thank you.
just in the whirlpool. Just
how far away is it?
No,
it is
it
a
was also
good
the
distance.
one-
You guys are barely able to
the Oriental
see
ship,
it.
I think.
Oh,
No,
Like
that was
it'd
on.
be like
No, that
Because that was Elizabeth Swan.
yeah.
with how fast you're traveling.
She became
you
the captain
could
of that ship.
probably get there if you wanted to in like
She became captain of the crew.
20, 30 minutes.
Hmm.
But that's going full speed.
Yeah.
When we kind of get close, in a sense, like closer to seeing,
Hey, Boris. Not
but
Boris. Wow.
keeping away what's going on.
Bigsby.
Bigsby.
You see
It's
3
a
ships
bit
of
of
all
time to
different.
be like screaming to you,
each
like
one
through the
looks
window or something.
very different from one another.
Can you come down here, please?
Yeah, fly down.
One of them
Would you like
looks
to be
very much covered in half orcs and men trying to seemingly swing across ropes onto another vessel, as the other vessel seems to be just blasting at both, trying to sink them both down.
Jeez.
pirates?
Are there pirates?
One of them has more of all 3 ships have more of a Viking look to them. One of them is legitimately
The Vikrits.
the one that the orcs, half orcs, and men are swinging from has a ramming design to it.
Well, yeah,
looking
makes
like it's ready
sense.
to just crash in and just take something out.
That makes sense. They're orcs. Is it painted red too?
No,
Damn.
it's got what looks to be a Leviathan design, giant opening maw of sharp, jagged stones actually implanted into its maw.
We don't want to mess with that.
No.
We don't.
The other one kind of does remind you more of a
Viking warship?
No, it's more of a transport.
Okay.
And the third one looks like it is a warring vessel.
So
Just
it's-
straight cannons.
It's possible.
The
ballistas.
transport one's
The
the one getting
interceptor,
attacked.
basically.
The transport's the one being
Interceptor is a
boarded,
fast ship, not
but
a battleship.
the warship is just trying to take out both. Almost like it's just the crew is done with what's going on. It's just like sink them both.
Do they see us?
It's a great question.
Because would my nat 20
I
help
have to
with
roll
that?
for all three. No. No. And yes.
Which one is the yes?
You don't know.
They're not gonna churn. Just go.
Well, I have a nat 20 to sail through this thing, so...
Wait, you're sailing through the combat?
No, like
I was
around
gonna say,
it.
hold on.
So if I shrink the boat
That would
with us on it, would that shrink us and the boat?
no.
Damn. Okay.
I like the ingenuity. It was an interesting thought, but it shrinks an object and what it's wearing. You are not being. The boat is not wearing you.
That's fair.
It would shrink the gnome flanger. But you can give
Can I
me another
use-
perception since you're the only one on.
Can we use the amulet to make us
Yeah.
one size bigger?
Dirty 20. Dirty.
You can see about 3 orcs. One of them looks to be bigger than the other one. Suddenly lock eyes with the ship.
With basically me.
Mm-hmm.
So they're close enough that we can like literally see them.
To a degree, but you notice that most of them are in such a thrall of combat within each other.
It's
that
probably like
most
the
of them
big
aren't
guys.
paying
Is
attention.
the weather clear?
No.
No, it is storming.
Uh,
It's still rough seas currently.
And Hilfelda's kind of maybe using the waves as a way to
Yeah,
hide,
a little bit.
but also use the faster currents to get on by quicker.
You can at any point turn away here if you would like.
No, she's not doing. No, this ship is not good for sea combat. This is just get going.
It's not the best for sea combat, no.
That's why we made the gnome flanger, so we could have battles on other people's ships.
Yeah, you had a ballista.
Yeah, but we
But
removed
you
that.
made it to throw somebody.
Yeah, because we wanted to do combat off ship.
That's why we stopped at the fucking
You made it to
city.
throw a gnome.
Well, no, and
Barbarian.
and everybody else.
how close are we to land?
About a week and 3 days.
No, at this point, you are about right here. You are like a day out.
So I could probably see land in the distance.
No.
Well, I kind of want to.
Not with how the skies are.
Oh, that's true.
I think I'm gonna fly off the boat for a second and get a closer view.
Of the boats fighting?
Yeah.
Alright, give me a perception check at
Oh,
advantage.
Hilfelda's telling you, don't you do it. Don't aggravate them.
But gunpowder makes shit go
22.
boom boom.
I will throw my
Oh,
axe
yeah,
at you.
you're seeing these,
I mostly want to listen, I guess. Like,
you can hear the captain on the big
Inspect.
warring ship.
You want to go sink another ship with their gunpowder?
That big warring ship has at least like 30 men on it. Just on the top deck. You can see cannons on the bottom deck firing off. You see one man carrying what looks to be a maul in
And a
one
ship.
arm and what looks to be a hook on the other hand.
Captain Hook.
And it looks more like a fishing hook as it has like a spiked point to it.
I mean, that
which
makes
points
sense.
backwards. So you could assume it's to like hook onto something and like hold it in place and such. As he's ordering, take out both of them. If they get on one, sink it as well. Keep them from getting to us. As all the men are just going, aye! And firing cannons at both vessels.
So they're taking out their own ship right now.
Oh yeah, you could assume they were probably the protection for the transport.
Mm-hmm.
And the orcs and basically the Viking marauders have gotten
check and
onto
see what
the
kind
other
of
ship's
sigil or
sewer.
logo was on that ship.
Yeah, that's mostly want to see if there's any affiliations with
You do see one that you don't really recognize. Well, you specifically don't recognize it. It looks like the carrier ship, the transport, its sails have what looks to be multiple waterfalls pouring into what looks like a pool, like embossed on them with gold and blue.
Sounds familiar, but
History check?
We
He wouldn't know.
Yeah.
One of you at the table would.
because that's probably a guild.
No.
No. Eh?
But you're not up there.
Eh?
No,
I
you're
remember.
not up
I
there.
remember you mentioning it, but yeah.
Eh?
So can you describe that again for me real quick?
3 waterfalls pouring into one large pool
Okay.
with gold outlining the blue
And
water.
who are the travelers
Oh,
on the other ship?
that
it
might be
looks
a
to be
ship
a
from
bunch of-
Cascadia.
It looks like a bunch of
Oh,
men.
I know
and
it's that.
women,
It's the ship that
and,
transported me across
robes
the river,
and,
probably.
Such.
But it could be Cascadia
All
because
carrying
what does
what's
3
to be,
waterfalls do together? They cascade.
Gold and vials of
Pretty
different
much not
things,
this.
scrolls. That one, the ship that's being boarded, you can see a few people.
Come on, it'd be a great
Like,
logo for a
going-
city called
and, like,
Cascadia.
Some of these orcs getting almost without any physical touch.
There's no
launched
logos
off
on
the
any
ship
of
into
these
the water.
cities.
Oh, they're magic.
You could assume so. The orc vessel, well, the Viking marauder, because it's not just orcs, half orcs, humans, all in what looks to be ramshackle hide armors, shoddy looking blades, but they're efficient and very well coordinated, as one will basically swing over and let go to slam down on the ship to stab somebody, as another 3 lay next to him to protect him. And such like that, as you see one of these men actually is watching you as you see him pull back a small, like,
Pyrite.
basically just an arrow, as he's like getting ready to like hurl it at you.
So it's either a javelin or an atlatl.
It looks like it's literally like a large arrow.
So it's either an atlatl or a
It's
javelin
just an arrow, man.
Yeah, just let it be an arrow.
or a harpoon.
It's just an arrow, man. Let it be an arrow.
Yeah, but you could tell that that one might have been watching you since you were on the boat.
And who is that? Is that a
One of the half orcs.
We should probably fly back as fast as
so the people that are attacking?
Mhm. As he has landed and he goes to hurl it, he actually has disadvantage because of the wind currently. What's your AC as a bird?
Probably like 10. I mean, I'd have to check, I guess.
What bird? That's a real question.
The challenge rating 1 bird.
And it's in here?
Yeah.
There should be one in there. Probably like a raven or a crow. I
Yeah.
also have a player's handbook. I don't know why.
It probably hits if.
This guy rolled a 10, so.
Oh, that might be fine.
With the wind and the fact that his dex is
See, this is the
legit
challenge rating.
-2,
No, it's 0.
he does not have a high dexterity.
Let's see.
There's that. There's black bear. Was it a giant bird?
Giant eagle.
There you
That's
go.
odd, I guess that was it.
It's armor class 13.
13.
He misses.
Oh.
But as you see it, you hear the one
What size
large
is
Tiny.
human piloting
No, it's,
the orcish vessel, the Viking ship. You see him spinning the wheel quickly as the boat is slowly starting to turn towards the large warring vessel.
Archbeast, Jesus.
Holes punctured through the sides as you see it is starting to take on water, but it gives the idea that they might be planning to just ram the warring ship to try to take it out with them.
I feel like this isn't irrelevant to us, so we're just gonna... I feel like
we
it's
might
not
hear
relevant.
of
I
it
mean, yeah, I
once
feel
we
like
get
both
back
of these
onto
parties
land.
seem like assholes, and it's probably pissing me off. They're killing their own guys.
There's no way
but-
Hilfelda could go up into the cloud. No, that's dangerous.
Well, that's
Never
the
mind.
only
She has metal on her.
the transport ship has that insignia. On
You
it.
wouldn't be able to fly with heavy armor.
The other ship does not.
She doesn't have heavy armor.
The big
Okay.
warring ship does not
She
have
has studded leather.
the
Okay, then you're
cascading
fine then.
waterfall.
Oh, okay. I kind of.
So the transport
It's
ship's getting
Cascadia.
fucked.
No, it's
Yeah,
not
but
Cascadia.
you can
It's
tell
probably
that
the Rainbow
they were
River.
probably hired to
Heaven's
protect
River?
that ship.
Like I said before.
But now
it's
that
probably
things
the
have gone
Heaven's River.
south, they're
Oh.
just.
Okay, yeah, I'll fly back then.
The
So
Road
give me
River.
One more
Road
perception
River.
check here.
Advantage. Doesn't help. 17.
You do see what looks to be the aftermath of another ship, already fully submerged under the water. People floating in the water from it, as you can tell that the Viking ship must have already crashed through one of them and decimated it instantly.
Presumably another transport.
You can assume.
Yeah, I'll
So
fly
we
back.
might have to deal with one of these guys.
I'll
These
fly
guys
back
later.
and report that some innocent people over there are getting
Body.
getting attacked by what looks like their protectors and by the Vikings.
Well, I hate to say this, but
I guess we could call them more marauders.
And they had this
Raiders.
waterfall symbol on their ship.
Are you on the main deck?
I guess by now I should be.
Would you?
would you be on the main deck at this point?
It is 3 days. Yeah, I guess I would be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can hear that, and you don't even have to roll
Yeah,
for
I
it.
figured.
You know from the description that is the insignia of a Cascadia trading
Told
vessel.
you!
Yeah, that's what it was.
Told you!
It's a Cascadia trading vessel.
Alright.
Fuck you!
That is very far from their normal
Yeah, I
trade
was like,
routes,
why the fuck is it way out
They
here?
had tons of magic stuff
But
on there.
it does
Shit.
also make sense that they would have hired a very big warring vessel for protection.
If you're going from here to over here, yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Well, they also probably did either went through the Whirling Sea or the Sea of Beasts. Or whatever.
Elder Fears.
Yeah, so they
You
probably
can technically
needed...
go around
Yeah.
the Sea of Elder Fears.
It actually looks like you can go through this.
You can.
Yeah, so they probably went this way.
Yeah.
If it fit.
Oh, like kind of stayed here and
Then went through this island, then through.
like this is actually a canal.
Yeah. I was like, which is the route we should probably take if we're going to Cascadia?
That is a possibility.
Yeah, because then we can hit up these cities here.
Were the people in the water human? What were they?
I guess
They
yeah,
looked mostly human. A few, maybe one or two elves.
no.
Or half elves. You couldn't fully make it out if they were full or half.
Could I steer the ship to get those people?
No, it is...
Right
Like-
next to it.
No, they are, like, on the outer sides of the Marauder ship. As in that, the Marauder ship came in and just split the boat in half.
The orcs.
The orcs split that other boat in half as it's sinking and started combat.
We can't save them. It's not our chance to worry about it. We are trying to get where we need to go. Some fights are worth fighting, others are not.
But innocent people.
Wow.
But
That
innocent
sounds like
people
you're
are at
kidding.
stake.
Everybody's
That's way.
hold up.
Yeah, hold up. That's something Vanessa would say.
Is she grown?
I know.
But innocent people are at stake.
You expect me to fight in water?
I mean, I can swim.
We don't have to fight necessarily, but maybe we could.
Fighting on
Save
boats
some
is not something
passengers.
I am necessarily capable of. Ask me to save these
How
people
far is
on
their
land,
distance from our
I would
ship?
100% be
You're a solid,
flinging
like,
myself into
If you
battle.
steered straight towards it, about
We
20 minutes away.
are not capable of
In
fighting
distance, actual
alongside a
distance.
full-on warship.
20 miles.
No.
I might be able to fix that
Our
temporarily.
only way of fighting
Dolphin!
is the
Like,
thing.
Could
on
you
the
transform into a dolphin?
But because of how rough the seas are,
It might be
like
too
20
hot. I
minutes.
mean, maybe.
So what's the distance?
Wait.
A mile.
A mile. Okay.
You could turn into a
It's
saltwater
literally
crocodile.
because of how
crocodile.
rough the seas are, it would take you guys 20
As long as you
minutes,
get
'cause
close
now you're
enough,
going against the currents
You
completely.
can turn a reef
A
shark at
reef
least.
shark's half a challenge
Shark.
rating, so
Siege weapons.
The reason why I'm saying that is a warship. Our ship, the only thing that we have that is capable of doing that is the thing that flings us from land or
Do
to.
you have two
Hang on.
cannons?
I don't think the warship.
We have 2 cannons compared to the 30 that ship may have.
The warring vessel has about 18.
We have. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
2
over
to
exaggerating.
18.
I'm over exaggerating, but I've never really seen a warship.
Alright,
It's
so
pretty
I don't know
big
if the
vessel.
warship's really interested in attacking us if we went
So
over
at
there.
this point, I think we should just go where we need to go and let them figure out their own issues.
So if we get halfway there, we can launch ourselves from our boat to there.
No! Now you're thinking like Summer.
Wait, but they
I was
can
just
see
telling
our
you the
tiny
options.
ship
I was just
20
telling you the
minutes out.
options.
Only those 3 guys did.
I mean, come on, man. We got this
Only
thing. We
3
haven't
of them.
used it
Everybody
yet.
else had more.
Yes, we did.
To get to
And
land.
It's a mile, about like.
Do we have a
mile
dinghy?
Away,
Okay.
Oh.
but it's
We have
20
the
minutes
gnome flinger.
travel.
Do we
time
have a dinghy?
because of
No, we
rough
have the
seas.
gnome flinger.
That's the only reason why it's that long.
We don't
like,
need a
long
dinghy.
We never got a rowboat?
travel
We
time.
don't need a rowboat. We have
Yeah,
a
you
gnome
guys did
flinger.
not get lifeboats or anything.
We don't need anything. We have a flinger. All we have to do is get close enough
Yes,
to
but we
shore.
take damage if we fail.
Yeah, if you hit water at
Oh,
a
yeah.
certain
I was like,
velocity,
if you miss
concrete-
the island, yeah.
I have one. I have one idea.
We're not going to help them. We need to get to
This
this.
is not like the summer.
This is not like you, Summer.
Yes, but I need to tell you this. When there was.
Concept.
Wait! 19 plus 3.
Wow.
See, you're fine.
I don't care what is going on over there. We cannot save them. We cannot fight alongside them. We are not capable of doing that.
We can at least rescue some that are in the water.
And risk our own boat and our lives in the process.
Who said it has to be the boat?
Then you're going to risk your own life while we are going to the island.
I'm in black gear.
Black gear isn't going to save you if you get hit by a
I
cannonball
also
or an
have
arrow or a spear.
proficiency in
We're
stealth.
like a, you said a day out from land?
I know what fights I can't handle and what fights I can.
We can't actually, we can't actually transport them anywhere. Our ship isn't big enough. Our ship was meant to hold us, that's it.
At this point, they either save their own or they fight for their own lives.
Best we can do is just destroy their boat and have them
I
get
understand that you want to help these people,
back, and have them
but
get
some
back on the
people
Cascadia.
cannot be helped when there is a war between themselves going on.
So-
When it comes to
so
nations
what's
and
left
cities,
is just the Cascadia warship, and
you
then
can always
this
save
one
those
other boat?
people.
Or
And
else-
the Cascadia transport vessel is still up,
so it's two.
but it's being boarded, and the warship is trying to take out both of the ships to just stop the marauders entirely.
I mean,
Bixby, go blow up the gunpowder again.
you probably take out both ships that way.
Bixby, boom.
I'm sitting there like, I mean, the marauding ship is
They're
taking
probably-
on water. It
And
looks
if it
like
is-
they're in a desperate attempt to
Yeah,
just
I mean,
take
that's-
out the big warring ship with themselves.
I don't think the warring ship. I could fly over there and talk to them even, but
You could
I don't
probably
think,
go talk to the captain.
I don't think they're gonna attack us. It's the marauding ship that's.
Yeah,
the
you could
evil party.
assume
Oh,
that
by the
they're
way,
just there
guys-
for like, if we get attacked, we'll
No.
attack back.
By the way, guys, not a big shocker, but we also have cannons.
We have like 2.
Yeah, so if we got half the distance, hang on, I gotta make sure this is correct. I'm trying
Fine.
to help
Ignore
you.
me. Do whatever you want. I'm gonna go down deck and
And
board up my
vomit.
windows.
So
Vomit.
if
Then
we
board
got
up my
half the
windows.
distance that
That's
we
the
are
only way
now,
you can vomit without it being in the boat.
we can start
I have
shooting
I
buckets.
was
cannons.
going to say, keep the ship here. I was going to fly
You're
over
acting out of
myself.
character today.
Is that a problem?
It's different.
If
I
you
And
feel
if
will.
like
they
it's the
question,
hat.
I teleport.
Fine, I'll take the hat
I use
off.
magic.
Oh, you
It's
got
all
a
my
haircut.
yeah. It's all in my hair.
I can't find like stats
That's the
for
one you
like
have
just
to convince,
standard
not me.
whale.
It's
Like I can turn into a reef shark at a half challenge rating. So would I be able to turn into like a?
There should be a giant shark somewhere.
Like there's killer whale, but that's the only.
Well,
whale I have.
you're a circle of the moon,
You
right?
should be able to be a
Yeah.
crocodile.
Yeah,
You could turn into a seahorse.
would that be beneficial right
You
now?
can swim.
Yeah.
I think
Would
currently.
a giant octopus help people that are?
That would scare
Like,
people.
Yeah, I feel like, but I could just grab them maybe and.
I was like, currently only I can swim.
I don't know.
Actually,
Summer's already stormed off down to her room.
You could try. You could definitely try to be
As a DM, do you think this is a good idea?
that's not.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
That's fair.
Everybody give me who's on deck, give me a perception check.
Which is all of us.
19 plus
Nope.
7?
I'm down below, in my room.
19 plus 7?
Summer's. For once, you see Summer actually standing and against the opposite of what she would normally do, but there's a reason why she's doing that.
Can I use the shrink, size increase amulet while I'm in animal form?
Don't swim it up.
I mean, technically, you can turn all your gear that you are wearing into your animal form, so technically the amulet would still technically be on you.
See, I wonder if they'd be scared of this, but I guess I can only turn to a reef shark or a giant octopus that.
Let's see if someone
It's
has
frozen
homebrewed
size.
a whale.
You could. I'd allow you to make it go from a giant octopus, so a large creature, into a.
Smaller, like a.
No, I'd let it
huge.
increase to a huge
D&D whale.
Oh God,
Kraken.
mini kraken.
Yeah.
that is a stat
Also-
block.
You,
I'll do
little
it.
fella,
I'll turn to a giant octopus.
see a quick shadow kind of go over the boat. Large wings go over your boat as it kind of.
Our boat?
Yeah, as it blocks out the very dim light breaking through the clouds.
Is it a
Okay.
dragon?
No.
Okay, thank God.
This other, I swear to God!
Who's that?
That's twice now.
Heading towards the battle.
It's a Valkyrie.
You looking up?
Yeah.
Give me another perception check.
Please, dice, please. 9 plus 7.
I'll give it. You're close enough. You can make out the distinct facial features of a half-orc, half-elven woman.
You remember that one?
With large wings. One weapon of a mace and a morning star in either hand, flying towards.
That's the
the
one
ships.
that was.
You little shithead is what Helfada is saying to herself.
It's the one that was following you in
Yeah.
Savandra.
Helfada's opening up her wings.
Wing.
Wing.
No, you open up your one wing and you just hear a whoosh as her bed just.
Son of a bitch!
I say
But-
because it's not attached to her body, she can't hide.
If you go and you go and you go, I have no reason but to go because my
Or-
friends and family need to stay alive.
Boris is
Boris is
staying.
on the ship.
Boris is staying
Yeah,
on the
no,
ship.
He
I,
has a problem swimming.
yeah, no, I can swim. He can't swim, but I'm not going to swim because it's going to take me too
So
long.
is
Yeah,
that
there's only one way that
natural?
I'm going over there.
Huh?
Fling.
There's only that's yeah,
That's just what
I mean, you're not-
I was about to say this. Could I steer the ship so we could get close enough for the North Liver, still hide it with the waves? Because I still have that
Boris
natural.
is on the ship.
Okay.
He can pilot it
Okay.
to pull away a little bit.
there's only one way that Summer would get over there if you need your ass saved, and that's she's flinging herself
I should
with the
actually bring
flinger.
the boat. This is on my random chance table for this entire encounter. I designed
Wait!
like 30
I
encounters.
still
that
have
are
a
kind
boat.
of
I still
interesting.
have
Well,
that.
you know,
I think
you
no,
could-
I erased that.
Since it does seem highly that we are going to go into combat for this, you could just stop here and we just continue combat next time with the boat.
No.
It's because I mentioned a Valkyrie, isn't it? Just-
You just hear what sounds like things being bashed against. Like you just hear the sounds of things breaking in Summer's room.
Actually, Summer, give me a dexterity saving throw.
I don't wanna.
This will be the best thing for the end of the session.
I'm so confused, but 20?
You pause as you hear a loud thudding as Hilfella's bedroom door flies almost open and almost slams you in the face as you see the wing kind of like outstretch and smack the door and cause it to fly
If
open.
Summer was a barbarian,
As she personally went and launched her wing out.
if Summer was a barbarian,
Just a stupid wing.
no, Summer would just be like, son of a, and just run up there and start flinging herself out of the fucking...
Yeah, with that, we will leave off there. Also, that was also my random encounter chance for that part, too. It was my nat 100.
That's 2. That's happened for you, for random chances.
Yeah, twice.
So that person is still following us?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
But she just probably was hiding.
Well, maybe not directly following, but just happens to be going into the same places.
So it's nice that it's happened to her twice now.
Okay, I could
Yeah.
All right,
I guess
so-
we're in her arc.